Did you know, in your kitchen, there is something that seems harmless, but is quietly shortening your parents' lifespan every single day? It's not cigarettes, it's not alcohol. It is salt, a seasoning so familiar that we've never thought it could kill. But for the elderly, salt is no longer just a seasoning. It is a silent killer, working every day, without immediate pain, but accumulating until it's too late. A sudden stroke, an emergency hospitalization one morning with no chance to say goodbye. And all of it may begin from a long-term habit of eating salty food. If you are living with your parents or grandparents, please listen to this until the end, because you might be unintentionally contributing to a danger you don't even realize. We often hear, eating salty food increases blood pressure, but that statement is too mild compared to the truth. The truth is, salt is destroying the bodies of elderly people day by day, meal by meal. When we are young, our bodies are like strong machines. Kidneys filter well, the heart is strong, blood vessels are elastic. Eating a bit salty, the body can still handle it. But after age 60, everything changes. Kidneys weaken, the heart is no longer as strong, blood vessels become stiff and fragile. At this point, salt is no longer just a little, it becomes a huge burden. Just one salty meal can make the body struggle for hours to rebalance. But the scariest part is, there is no clear pain, no warning, only silent destruction. Imagine the elderly body like an old plumbing system. When you eat a lot of salt, sodium in the blood increases. The body is forced to retain water, to dilute it. The result, blood volume increases, blood pressure rises, and from here, a chain of disasters begins. The heart must pump harder, the kidneys must work more, blood vessels are constantly stretched. In young people, vessels are elastic. In older people, they are stiff. And when pressure becomes too high, just one weak point, a blood vessel can rupture at any time. That's why many elderly people seem healthy today, but tomorrow suffer a stroke. No warning signs, no time to prepare. High blood pressure, the silent killer. This is the most common, yet most dangerous consequence. High blood pressure causes no pain, no obvious discomfort. Patients can still live normally, eat well, sleep well, but inside, organs are being damaged every day. Vision may gradually blur, kidneys weaken, the heart is under constant strain, until one day, the body can no longer cope. Stroke, a sudden end. Stroke is not an accident. It is the result of years of accumulation, in which salty eating is a major cause. A blood vessel in the brain bursts or becomes blocked in just seconds. Your loved one may be paralyzed, lose the ability to speak, not recognize you, or worse, never come back. Heart failure, an exhausted heart. When salt intake is high, the body retains water. More blood means the heart must pump harder. For the elderly, this is like forcing an old person to run non-stop. At first, they manage, but over time, the heart weakens and eventually fails. They will feel shortness of breath, fatigue, even after a few steps, kidney failure, the price to pay. The kidneys process salt, but when there's too much, they become overloaded. filtering units are damaged, leading to kidney failure. And when kidneys stop working, the patient must rely on dialysis. Week after week, life is no longer living, but merely surviving. Osteoporosis, the overlooked danger. Few people know salt causes calcium loss. The more salt you eat, the more calcium you lose through urine. For the elderly, bones are already weak. This makes them more prone to fractures. A minor fall can leave them bedridden for life. Common mistakes. The biggest mistake is thinking, I don't eat salty food. But the truth is, salt is not only in salt. It's in fish sauce, braised dishes, pickled foods, processed foods, instant noodles, canned food. Just eating these daily already exceeds safe salt intake. Another mistake. I've eaten like this my whole life and nothing happened. Yes, maybe nothing until now, because the harm of salt does not appear immediately. It accumulates over decades, and when it strikes, there's often no chance to fix it. The good news, you can still change. Starting today, no need for anything complicated. Just gradually reduce salt. No need to cut it off immediately. Limit fish sauce, pickled foods, processed foods. Eat more vegetables and fruits. Use onion, garlic, ginger for flavor. And most importantly, talk to your parents. Help them understand, because many elderly people don't realize the danger. They just think as long as food tastes good, it's fine. But you can help them change. Salt is not bad, but too much salt can take away the people you love. Don't wait until one day you receive a call that your parents have collapsed from a stroke. Everything could have been different if only you had changed a little earlier. Start from today's meal, because health doesn't come from big things, but from small habits repeated every day. If you still want to see your parents healthy, act now. Share this message with the people you love, because sometimes the right information at the right time can save a life.